So you heard of homeowners insurance, but what exactly does it cover and what doesn't it cover? Today, we'll break down the 6 main coverages in plain language so you can make sure you're protected where it counts. Hey, I'm Marquise with Trailstone Insurance Group. One of the most common questions we hear is what exactly does a homeowner's insurance policy include? Today, I'm going to walk you through the 6 key coverages you'll typically find in a standard homeowner's policy. And whether you're buying a new home or reviewing your current policy, this will help you understand what's covered and where you might need to fill in some gaps. First, let's talk about coverage A, or sometimes referred to as rebuilding costs. This protects the structure of your home. That includes your roof, walls, and attached structures like garages or decks. If a fire or windstorm damages your home, this coverage helps pay to repair or rebuild, but it doesn't cover damage from floods, earthquakes, or wear and tear. For those, you'd need separate policies. Next is coverage B, and in English, we call this other structures. This part of your policy covers buildings on your property that aren't attached to your house, like detached garages, sheds, or fences. Usually it's about 10% of your dwelling coverage, but you can increase that if you've got more value to protect. And let's talk about personal property, or coverage C. This protects the stuff inside your house, like furniture, electronics, clothes, you name it. It can even cover items when you travel, like luggage, but valuables like jewelry or antiques may need extra protection. That's where an endorsement or floater comes in. And our fourth coverage to discuss is loss of use, or coverage D. If your home becomes unlivable after a covered event like a fire, this coverage helps pay for your temporary housing and extra living expenses. This will also cover hotel stays, meals, emergency clothing, or even storage for your personal property. And now we will talk about coverage E, personal liability, and this one is really important. This protects you if someone is injured or their property is damaged and it's your fault, like if your dog bites a neighbor or a kid breaks a neighbor's window. It can also cover legal costs if you're sued. It doesn't cover intentional damage or injuries to people in your household. And our final coverage is medical payments to others, or coverage F. This covers minor medical costs for guests who are hurt on your property, regardless of who's at fault. Think of it as goodwill coverage. It's there to cover the small things that are not a major injury, like a twisted ankle. If you're unsure whether your current homeowner's policy has the right limits or gaps, let's have a conversation. At Trailstone, we'll review your current coverage and help you understand exactly what you need and what you don't. Thanks for watching. See you next time.